Hello guys, welcome back to SA Performance. So behind me we got a Glanza in for a clutch. Apparently it's gone from the customer. So we're going to get the box out today and see what issues with it today as well. So we do have a stage 3. Got a stage 3 competition clutch. That's the only stock we have left of stage. We have stage 2, stage 3, but we're sold at stage 4 in like 24 hours. It was quite big because we get quite a lot in stock and sell it really quickly. As you see, stage 3. They're still a really good clutch, but they're very heavy. Very heavy to stage 4. You would have thought stage 4 will be the most heavier one, but it's not. Stage 3. They are really good clutches though. Comes with the clutch alignment tool as always, and the release bearing, and obviously the pressure plates as well. So let's start stripping, get the box all stripped out, and then I really want to see what issues with the clutch, because it is an RTS clutch as well. Yeah, the RTS clutches, they're all right clutches to be fair, but about 200 brake is where you're limiting it at, I would say. 220, 200 to 220, that's when I wouldn't recommend using them. But if you want to like run about 200 brake, stage 2, I would say. Stage 2, stage 3. But if you want to run like a lot of boost, 300 to 400 brake, stage 3 will still be okay, but we recommend stage 4, but stage 3 would do. That's the only thing you have left in stock as well. So I'll keep you updated also, because we have items restocking soon of the stage 4s. I'll let you know, because I'm always getting emails all the time about, or people message me when you get the stage 4 back in stock. I'll let you know ASAP. But that's all we have left is stage 3s. So I'm going to start quickly disconnecting the battery. I do all the top work first, and then I'm going to send it up and then see what the condition of the oil and the box is like. Hopefully it's good, because it was mint, this car. He's had it back for a couple of days and the clutch is gone. So he's obviously had a little bit of fun in it, as you always do. But as I said, the RTS clutches, the customer bought it, and that's what he supplied. So it is a little bummer that his clutch has gone straight away, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So we're going to get the top wet done, as I already said, and then I want to drain the gearbox oil first to make sure the gearbox condition's okay, because we don't know what issue it is first. We don't know if it's gearbox or clutch. We don't know. So let's start stripping. So the car's been sent up now. First thing I'm going to do is drain the gearbox oil, because I want to see what condition the oil is like, because the oil was brand new oil. I want to see the condition in case any metal comes out or anything, because we don't know if it's gearbox issue yet. So first thing I'm going to do that, and then strip all the rest of the car, see what issues with the clutch as well. So hopefully it is clutch, because the gearbox, I think it's a fresh built gearbox as well. So
unsure.
I don't know, because it's been here for that long, because we've been having a bit of issues with it, but it's all been sorted. But then it's gone back and it's got another issue with it, clutch gone. So let's just drown this gearbox oil, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all good. As you saw by the time lapse, we basically just stripped all underneath. Took the dry shafts out, we took the exhaust off as well, because we just have. Gearbox rear mount, that's off as well. Gear linkage cables, they're off. I bolt off the 3 gear linkages bolts onto the gearbox. That's all I like to do, not the clips, because if you damage one of them clips, we can get them back on. They're always pain in the arse. Speedo cables out, just disconnecting the earth wires from the starter, and I'm going to climb on the ladders, just get started while Reese catches it, so nothing gets damaged. You can just unbolt it and just leave it on the block, but my sake, I like to unbolt it so nothing gets damaged. And then that's pretty much it. The 2 gearbox bolts is holding on the gearbox now. The one with the 14 at the back of the gearbox, it's hard to see, but it's up there. And the one here, I'm going to unbolt that 14 now, and then get the starter out, and then we can get the transmission jack on the 2 14s, undo them, and the box will whip out, and then see what condition the... Yeah. So the box should just come out. And see what condition the clutch is like. I hope it's the clutch. Fingers crossed. So the box is ready to come out. Got the trusty transmission jack.
Yes.
So just holds the gearbox in place. So now I'm gonna just.
We've got T-Boy Sean over there in the background making us a cup of teas. Like a good little boy. That's the boss.
Yeah, that's the boss. Just taking piss out of it. So 2 14s. Crack them. Let me get it central actually. So 2 14s, just crack them. One's cracked. And the other's cracked. So just double check all your weights on here. So just put a little bit of weight on. Ungun these. There we go.
And
so
now
lights on that. Yeah. I'm gonna. You're like, oh, this is a bit dumb. This is how we do it at SSA.
The easiest way, for sure. I think I'm right in saying the only thing holding the box in now will be that 14 that is already taken out.
And you're like,
and there's one more bell housing bolt just there.
Yeah.
Just there. That's the only thing holding this gearbox into this. But if you've taken off a Glanza box or a Starlet box in your life before, there's 2 dowels, one there, one on the other side. I can guarantee you can take all the bolts out, leave it hanging, and it still won't come out because it's a right, see you next Tuesday to get off. So this is just for safety.
You're wondering why I've took this off the gearbox now? Because if the cameraman puts it at the crank pulley, it's just leaning against.
Oh yeah, I'll show them. The crank pulley should be leaning against the chassis leg.
I ain't gonna damage it or anything. We've always done this, never had no issues. So,
no.
Then I just got to 17 at the box and see what the condition of the box is like. So I'm just gonna get 17 quickly, put this back, get my way. 17 at my box.
Comedy gold at SSA.
Yeah.
Move your hands, you fucking boot.
There you go, good man. There we go, it's cracked. Now I need Sean to be the cameraman. Oh, actually, I'll probably get the box out my own.
Yeah, Daniel here is. I don't know if you've watched the videos recently. He's the 4th world's strongest man in the West Midlands. Fun fact. I'll be the cameraman. So just to show you guys, there is now jack shit holding this box in, apart from those 2 dowels, and even still it won't come off.
Bar the dowel, Sean, because it's not wiggling with a bar. So there's 2 dowels in the block. There's the gearbox, and always. So when Sean's going to put some pressure on this dowels, it should come off now and wiggle.
There you go, you see it wiggling.
As you see, it's got a little bit of movement. Then we've got to do the other side as well, next to the downpipe. And it should pop up now, hopefully. Sometimes they are stuck in quite hard. They're fucking awkward.
Oh,
so
and it's gone.
So now I'm going to lift this box out.
There we go, world's 4th strongest man.
Bit more wiggle.
What I tell you guys, an absolute weapon.
So, what we're looking here for, Sean, about the box. See if we've got any play in the box. So there's absolutely no play in the shaft. So it has suspected clutch issue, as we said.
I don't know if Dan filmed this, but we did drain the gearbox oil, and it was
mint. So Sean is quickly taking off the 12 mils off the clutch and see what the clutch is like. Should be no clutch left. Well, I don't know what's up with it. What's up with it, Sean? We'll find out.
I believe customer states the clutch is engaging, or it just won't go into gear. However, after draining the gearbox oil, that was fine, and you just saw Dan shake the input shaft. It's got no play in it. It would indicate a bad clutch.
See anything noticeable, Sean?
Yeah, it's broke here.
It's broke here.
Yeah.
And that, right there, let me get the camera to focus. There you are. That is the culprit. So there's like metal plates over the side. That one is completely gone.
Yeah.
So am I right in saying that I'll have no tension when you put it under load?
This one as well?
No, that one's fine. It's just this one's bossed off here.
So why then move
You'll probably find
okay.
that piece of metal's got jammed in between the teeth here. Somewhere.
Because obviously it's not, yeah, it has to
There
be.
it is.
Yep.
Oh.
So said. Then we're going to get a torch for you guys.
And this is why you come to SSA for the magic. Sean is a man of many knowledge.
See that metal piece there? It's jammed, stopping the forks being pushed down.
Oh yeah,
You can see it.
I can just about see it
Yeah,
right in
you can
there.
barely see on camera.
Right in there. So that's broken off the clutch off here.
So at least we found the culprit.
This one, where's it gone? The side here. So that has broken off. It's got stuck in a pressure plate, which means the pressure plate can't cave down, which is why it feels like the clutch is engaging, but it won't go into gear.
Yeah, that's why we don't like using these.
Okay, let's just
We've
get the brand on the camera. So this is an RTS clutch. This is brand spanking new. The car's running 250 brake horsepower to the crank, is what it was mapped at.
And also, we're seeing a lot worse. We're seeing this one all fall out and done about 400 mile. That was the worst clutch I've ever seen.
We're not defaming our RTS. We're just simply saying what our experiences
and then
are.
we look at the stage 3 one, and Sean shows it. Look how much better there.
This is a competition stage 3.
A lot better.
And you can just see, it just looks the dogs.
Dog's bollocks.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the pressure plate. The flywheel, has it got any scoring? Nothing noticeable, feels fine. No bumps.
So here's the clutch now. Sean's got a clutch alignment tool, what comes with a kit. Slides into the clutch plate, and then we've got the clutch pressure plate, and the clutch itself lines up in there, and then it will line into the flywheel, the splines, and that's it, pretty much it. So it's a stage 3 competition clutch. I'm going to lift the gearbox up in a bit. We have changed the clutch release bearing as well to the competition one, because that's an RTS one. So when we put this box in, it just should slide in. It should. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, when we put the box in, it might line up with the rear mounts.
But does that ever happen though?
It's happened loads of times, it never lines up. So.
Never lines up. Especially with them polybush mounts as well, they're a right bastard to get in.
Yeah, very, very awkward. So hopefully it works, but it is what it is, what happens. I have to take just a plate off the black rear mount bracket. It's only 3 bolts anyway, but it's a bit awkward getting them on.
It's very awkward getting them back on, isn't it? And the 3, you on about this one here? This mount off the gearbox.
Yeah, very awkward to get back on.
2 bolts here and that one. The hardest one is this top one. It's really awkward to get to once it's in the actual mount.
Yeah,
doable.
Yeah, it's doable. You just got to get a bit of thread on it, and then use 40mm ratchet ring, and then get a big 40mm spanner. I always use just the big ones. As you see, big massive one, and they work really well.
The ratchet.
Up, lad. This is the world's 4th strongest man in the West Midlands. He's done it before, he'll do it again. Watch the muscles. Arrgh! Go on, Mush.
So
Get her up. Obviously, we advise manual handling, safety regulations, of course. This is just...
that coolant... rad.
Coolant rad?
Yeah, they're coolant rad.
the pipe.
Can't do anything with it.
Okay.
Just to faff him around. He'll do it.
So, ready?
Look at this. So Dan's trying to get the input shaft lined up at first, and then he'll change the orientation of the box and get it in.
You know. It's a bit awkward, that coolant.
Taint.
Round 2. And it's up and in. There you go. Oh,
Needs to up a bit more.
I need a pry bar on that mount.
Right, it needs to go up. Go on. Hold on there, son.
hold her there. As I did tell you guys, world's 4th strongest man in the West Midlands.
What is the first?
Huh?
No.
The first is a
Farley.
man called
No,
Farley
Farley.
Johnson. Shout out Farley, he'll be in the videos one day. He's a bit camera shy, bless him, even though he's
Let's see a 14 socket.
in my hand, pal. How does that feel, Dan? Good morning workout.
Yeah.
Sean's just getting that 14 in.
Wiggle it, Daniel.
Beep.
Spatula.
You didn't say fresh, you said fretch.
Fetch.
Trying to get it off one-handed. It's not working out, so I'm going to put that down. And like back like I never left. There you are. So yeah, that's probably what they're doing. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, or you can. The engine right now is on the tilt.
So, it's alright to hold by that one bolt.
Yeah. So even though the big gearboxes are made of chocolate, the dowels are made of fucking titanium. And the dowels basically hold everything on. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Somebody
Now
there,
this
your voice,
should-
voice.
Hopefully, just push up with the mount. If you'll show the camera this
I'll point it up here so they can see what's going on when you
And
jack it
here.
up.
as well.
So right now, luckily the mount isn't stuck. It's going up and up.
We got very lucky with this one.
I know.
Normally.
And as you can see, this...
Now, this has got a lot more access.
You can see it should get past that little tab with a bit of wiggle it. Go on. There you are. And the boy will jack it up, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going straight in.
If you didn't know, Rishi's half Welsh, so.
I'm half Welsh. I'm from a small town just outside of Swansea. No point telling you guys because you don't know what it is.
We're not taking a piss out of Welsh people because Reece is just speaking Welsh.
My last name's Hughes. Need I say any more? Sean 0, Glanza 1. And there we are. Now the boy will drop this tranny jack. Oh, I shouldn't say that anymore. The transmission jack.
Train jack.
Pop that bolt through by there. And then she's back in.
What's he saying?
Find out in the edit.
Move your head.
So the bolts that we're putting back in have been added a touch of thread sealant just to, we don't want these to come back out.
Thread lock.
Thread locker, sorry.
Because we do have poems when you put them in, you do talk them up to spec. And they still come loose.
They vibrate loose, so we just put a
And
bit of
also-
Loctite in there.
This is what I like to do now on customers' cars. Because these rim mounts, there's like a plate here, what bolts into the chassis. These are prone to come loose all the time.
Move your finger so they can see that one. And
all
there's
the
two
big
up
main
there.
bolts, you think they wouldn't come loose, they vibrate loose. How many cars have come down there, Sean? That happened a couple of times now. And also, we had a track car coming down and the anti-roll bar, the 12mm bolts were hanging out.
These are prone. These two bastards are prone to stripping out.
And these just vibrate loose. So I like to double check every time a car's on the ramp. We might as well just check it because Christmas Day.
What's the box for that?
So any of you DIY Starlet owners at home, if you ever took your car apart, make sure you give that a bit of Loctite and that a bit of Loctite. You wouldn't think you need to. It's just insurance. It's nice to know.
I'm
it's
just
there.
telling you right now, just before.
We've seen it, haven't we? We've
seen
got
it
experience. We've seen it happen. You think, what the fuck are they on about? It happens. It's happened quite a few times. And just like that,
Box is basically back in.
box is back in.
So before we do anything, I'm going to put the clutch slave cylinder on.
There you go.
So bolt that up and then check we've got a clutch pedal. Before anything, because the car be arse, take it all back together when it's not working.
Yeah.
So
Also, a little side note for any more DIY Glanza owners or Starlet owners. The slave bolts on there, and they're two, I believe they're 8mm holes.
and easy to snap.
They are so easy
They
to
have
strip
so
the
many
threads.
box come
I've
down.
done it on my car. We've had it on his car. Many customers' cars. We're literally just putting them back in by hand with this is a 3/8 ratchet, and you'll go, and it'll just.
So we have loads of cars come down with snap ones in.
They're awful for it, aren't they? So just keep in mind.
So
We'll get back to you guys when we start putting it back together, and we'll give you any updates along the way. Yeah, Dan?
yeah.
Bosh.
So there we have it. Bottom works all completed now, as you see all by the time lapse. We didn't put the clutch slave cylinder on.
Easy to do it at the top, I think.
And plus, we know it's going to work anyway because we're working on it. So we know everything's sweet with this car. It's just the clutch, as we saw about the issue as earlier. If we go on the scrap pile, it's just right there where Reese's finger is. It's broke off, as you saw there.
And it's got stuck.
Back of here. So we know.
Where was it shown?
It's there. Don't know.
Oh, you can see it just in
Just
there.
camera focus.
It's quite dark, so you probably won't be able to
Quite
see it.
dark, but it's in there.
In there.
So that's the issue.
You can see it.
So we know it's going to bleed up fine because
I'll give that back because I think he's sending it back.
yeah. So that's it now. All the bottom work's completed. Everything's double checked. All talked to spec, and that is for this race because you had to reroute. No, you had to reroute it for. You had to put it behind. I'll show you in a bit.
I'm coming up, don't worry.
Yeah. So we're going to carry on, do the top work, and then we'll give you a little rotor test. We're not going to boot or anything because the clutch needs bleeding in.
I reckon these are too stiff.
And there you are, heard it from the head mechanic himself.
What are you
No,
thinking?
these rubbers. Them like rubber plastic things, I don't know what they are, but I reckon these are too stiff. So when the torque is pushing against it on this plate because it twists, these are the... I think there's a bit of a stress point here and them breaking off.
But it must be that's a brand new
And then
clutch.
these
It's
just
brand new
fall out.
clutch.
I reckon the torque, there's too much torque and these,
Rip off.
it's pushing up against it, but then these just...
Sean, I said in the previous video as well, these are only really rated for 200 brake, and the customer's car here is 250 brake with about 250 foot-pounds of torque.
But it does start on the website, these are rated to
300 plus, aren't
300
they?
foot-pound of torque.
Well, apparently
I don't
not.
believe that.
Yeah, apparently not.
And this is only running 240 foot-pound.
Yeah, there you are. I heard it from the man himself, the mapper. 240 foot-pounds. They're quoted for 300 foot-pounds, and it's already broke within, what, was it 2 or 3 days of him driving it? So that's why you should listen to us, guys. Go for the competition clutch. We recommend what we know works.
Yeah, so it's on our website, ssaperformance.com. Link in the description. I'll link the actual clutch down below what we used today. Stage 3 competition clutch. Stage 4 clutch, as I said, will be in shortly, hopefully.
Yeah.
When are we getting more in stock on our way? Stage 4s. Because I'm getting quite a bit of messages about them. Stage 3 and stage 2, that's all we've got. And we don't really list any other clutches because we know that just works best with these starlets.
Yeah. So just to reiterate, we're not defaming RTS at all or saying that like their clutches are shit, because they probably aren't shit. But from Sean's experience, Dan's experience, we use competition for a reason because we've never had any problems with them. Yeah, tried and tested. They survive. They work. They feel good. That's why we have them on the website, because that's what
we
personally
only
use.
list parts what we personally use and never have any issues with.
Yeah.
That's what we don't list. It's like gauges. That's why we list Defi, because we know they work the starts really well, and also Innovate. That's what we use. It's really good. We used to have PLX, but I can't get them no more.
Link down below.
Yeah, link down below, ssperformance.com. Top right of the screen here as well. But yeah, I'll link that in the description. Any parts you want to buy, email me. If you go to the contact page and go to the email page, contact any parts what you want before buying. Just have a little conversation. If you're not sure what part it is, what you need.
Any queries, anything like that, Dan's the man.
And then if you want to contact us more, I'll put our Instagram and Facebook in the link description. Just follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
Bosh.
So that's pretty much it.
We'll get back to you guys once you've updated, done the top work, got the slaving, and hopefully it should be a little road test.
Yeah, we're not going to boot it because the clutch needs bedding in. So it's got to do at least 500 mile before to stop booting it. So let's carry on doing the top work and let's get started up. So now I'm in the customer's car. I just started it up. So it is cold, but I'm only using the clutch and put it into first gear. Let the clutch out. It's working completely fine. As you can see, every gear goes through it all fine. So this has got all gear. Now we're going to go on the road test, make sure everything's working perfectly fine, and then we're going to get back on the ramp and then double check all the bolts as usual. So we're on the road test now. It's going through all the gears fine, as it wasn't working from originally. When I go into the clutch was not engaging, so it's working absolutely mint now. So we're not booting the car at all because it's a brand new clutch. You need to do at least 500 mile before we can actually give it some. So the customer's going to dry it around, put some mileage on it, and then obviously you can give it some beans. But driving fine through gears. So I forgot to record an outro. It's been about 2 weeks now. I've been doing other jobs, so more videos will be uploaded shortly.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek of a GT what's running 350 brake, what we already done ages ago. We got this one in, another one behind us, the engine room.
This is a GLS 5-door, by the way, with is this forged or is this standard internal?
It's forged, running 250 brake as the customer wants it to, but it's just lovely power. You don't need any more than that.
That's our bad, guys. You've been pretty busy.
I've just built a head. Well, I just regrinded all the valves in. As you can see, all the valves are here, nice and clean and seated. See, look at the seat on that. It focuses.
Yep.
Nice and clean and seated on every single valve. That's getting built soon. We're using some tuning developments. Valve springs, they're really good valve springs. So the engine's going to get built soon. And also Sean's just built in an engine. If you want to follow me. This is a forged bottom end for Jack. He is on YouTube as well, on Officially Gas.
Yeah.
I forgot his name now.
Jack Metcalf, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You guys, if you know about Glanza or you see Officially Gas, he's running 271 brake, forged silver one. This is his engine.
Yeah, just his bottom end, and also Sean's got to build another one. Remember the one what the main cap snaps? Sean's got to build that one as well.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the video now. Hope you guys like the video, and drop a like if that would be really appreciated. Comment down below any questions or anything, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and click that notification bell if you don't miss another upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one.